come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both, Jay, are legends. The Blazers control the tap. Lillard to McCollum. Has a chance, and he scores on the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LBJ. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Screen coming. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. To Lillard. Portland down to 4 to shoot. McCollum. No good. That's great defense. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To James. Gets it in the right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis. Second effort. Hassan Whiteside with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Davis. Can't connect from inside.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw up the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Rondo against the Lehigh product. Here comes the screen. To James. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. C.J. McCollum. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Davis. Screen coming. To Davis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Lillard. His first effort off the mark. Can't miss those. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Here comes the screen. McCollum to Whiteside. Not that time. Down low for Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Lillard to Whiteside. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Davis. Got it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
McCollum, defended by Eric Gordon. To Whiteside. Able to convert inside. Deep right corner. Rondo, defended by Lillard. Davis. Anthony Davis. 4 out of 7.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Lillard for 2. Almost, but no good. James to Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the bucket for 2.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Davis. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Anthony Davis. He's got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play, and the lead is down to 3. Los Angeles has the basketball. Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lillard. Great pass to set it up. And the basket good at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
The assist from number 2.
Lillard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard. Kicks it around the perimeter. Oh, defender pulling the chair. Trying to cash in. Cook shot won't go. To Lillard. Over to the right side. To Lillard. Nice swat that time.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated.
Dwayne Wade. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Danny Green. To Davis. Deep two there, won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. 3 for 4. Good start.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Los Angeles, they have it. A pass stolen by Portland. Wade. The drive, right to the basket. DeMarcus Cousins with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Davis to Danny Green. To Cousins. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dwayne Wade. Screen coming. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's Wade. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. To Danny Green. Driving right to the basket. And it's rebounded by Green. Davis. Wide open look, won't go. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams.
Hey, this all game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
JaVale McGee. Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Portland has the ball. McCollum, defended by Quinn Cook.
You open, baby. Shoot that, shoot that.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard to McCollum. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. C.J. McCollum, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cleans it up. McCollum with the basketball. Margins 8. Lillard goes to the left side. To Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard goes to the right side. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
James. Big finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. And the Lakers with the rebound. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lakers ball.
Big pick right there.
James, top of the key. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
McCollum to Lillard. McCollum to Lillard. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. Knocked loose. Blazers have it. Lillard against Gordon. And it's rejected.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To James. Lets it fly from long range. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for 3. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Kent Bazemore able to recover with the block. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Lillard to McCollum. To Lillard. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. 4-3. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Won't go. McCollum into the front court. His guys down big. To Lillard. Down to Labissiere. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To James. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Off the iron. It came out. James.
Green light, green light.
Here comes the screen. To James. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
To the line, shooting 2. Stepping in for LA.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Lillard. Offensive board. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
From long range. Off the iron. No good.
Pick up.
Lillard to McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound pulled down by Davis.
That's me. Oh, yeah.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper won't go down. To Davis. From the outside, no good. Portland's got it. Short jumper, slams it home on the putback. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Davis. And look out. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Lakers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
He throws it down.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
McCollum with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Whiteside. Not that time. To James. Fires the three, and he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Knocks down the first. Second and three is good. Hits all three free throws. Trailblazers take over.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Anthony Davis sends it away. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
With a drop step. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Lakers were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Defense.
The Los Angeles Lakers are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
The chosen one has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's James controlling the offense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you.
Hey, watch this screen now.
To James. Off the assist.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Lillard to McCollum. With a drop step. Dame rises. Shot by Lillard, no good. To Davis. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To James. Here comes the screen. James. Blazers come away with it. Damian Lillard. Deep two there, won't go. To James. And a throwdown.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
McCollum. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
McCollum into the front court. Down a bundle to Kent Bazemore. The drive, right to the basket. Danny Green rejects it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Davis. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
LBJ has it. Scalabiciere snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Lillard to McCollum. Has a look. C.J. McCollum. Now 4 for 9.
And C.J. is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Take stock of the floor. Lillard, that's how you defend. To James. Shot clock winding down. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
McCollum with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Whiteside. And finishes strong. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Lakers at the controls right now. To James. Slams it down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lillard. To Ken Bazemore. From the painted area, won't go down. To Davis. And scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Screen coming. Lillard to McCollum. Here's a chance from long range, smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. The jumper's off the mark. McCollum into the front court. His guys down big. Lillard to McCollum. And strokes it.
One of the most underrated backcourts we have in the league. Dame with an assist to CJ is something we hear all the time. No, we actually don't. We should probably hear a lot more of that.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Los Angeles has the basketball. Here's LeBron for two. Gets a look. Can't hit. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Ken Bazemore, couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. And he makes them both. Has a chance. And it's McCollum who grabs the rebound. Lillard to McCollum. It's Lillard for two. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Rondo. That's off the side of the rim, short. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Los Angeles, they have it. James. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Nothing going here on that drive. To McCollum. Shot from the lane won't go. To Danny Green. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To McCollum. Whiteside. To McCollum. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense. To Danny Green. Has a look. Green with a shot. No good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Lakers ball.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Danny Green. Probing the defense. To Danny Green. Shot clock. It's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Can't connect. Wade to McCollum. Driving right to the basket. McCollum over to the right side. Fires the 3. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Both coaches.
We got this. Let's go.
LeBron James with the rock. And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
The drive right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Flushes it home.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Lillard, defended by Quinn Cook. Shot from in close, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Danny Green. To James. Hassan Whiteside. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. JaVale McGee sends it away. LeBron James tips it. Lakers at the controls right now. Quinn Cook up against the Weber State product. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. Here comes the screen. James. Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum to Lillard. Shot clock winding down. To McCollum. Has a look. McCollum shot off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
JaVale McGee trying to cash in on the three-point play. History not on his side. 58% from the line. Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Ken Bazemore. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
McCollum with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Lillard, defended by Quinn Cook. Defense, making the ball handler work. To Lillard. Has a chance. Lillard with a shot. No. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
James into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Portland ball.
Screen.
McCollum to Lillard. For three, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Los Angeles Lakers are in the building.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. The shot, almost. The feed stolen away. Lillard to McCollum. Cashes in for two.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To James. Slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Nothing going here on that drive. McCollum to Ken Bazemore. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee.
I'll say this. Great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
C.J. McCollum. And the Lakers have the rebound. Missed it. How'd that not go down? McCollum into the front court. Down a bundle. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
LeBron James pins it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory. as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers came away with the victory in this one. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game. Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the remaining games. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.